The next morning, I got up early to witness the Canadian depart Toronto and west towards my home in Vancouver. But you probably recognize that large tower that it passes on the way out, and it's incredibly important. The dawn of the 1960s saw passenger rail travel on life support, and in one last attempt to try and revive it, Canadian National would scrap their downtown station in Edmonton to build their CN Tower in 1966. The Canadian Pacific would then scrap their downtown station in Calgary to build the Calgary Tower in 1968. And shortly after that, CN would scrap their train yards here in Toronto to make way for a tower that would serve as a landmark to symbolize their dominance in passenger rail service and construct the tallest structure in the world. The CN Tower construction began in February of 1973 and would open in June of 1976, taking the title as the tallest freestanding structure in the world at 550 meters high. That's almost 2,000 feet. Now, Canadian National would also sell out the remaining yards for the Skydome, which was built in 1989, home of the Toronto Blue Jays, and today known as Rogers Centre. But the CN Tower is an absolute must-do attraction, so I headed down and got in line for my chance to experience a piece of Toronto history. Inside, I went to go pick up my tickets at the guest services desk. They also take your picture, which I found really cool, and then I headed up. Now, the CN Tower is again the tallest observation tower in the entire Western Hemisphere in 2024, and has retained that title for over half a century. From my fixed address for tonight and Toronto's Grand Railway Hotel at the Royal York, to Union Station, to the home of the Toronto Maple Leafs and Raptors at Scotiabank Arena, to the old Canadian Pacific Roundhouse that is now a railway museum, and even Rogers Centre, which interestingly enough, later on that day, I went to go see the Blue Jays play the Astros, and the lounge seating has all food included, so I tried literally one of everything, from burgers to poutine, everything in between, and even a tuna poke bowl.
I have never in my life seen tuna at a baseball game.
Now, today was an absolute scorcher, and if there is one downside to this trip, it was the heat.